Hey, you're watching Your Plates Are Mine, the cooking show where you don't have to be a professional chef to be a star in your own kitchen. I'm your host, David Miller, and we bring you the best recipes from cooks just like you and I. So what do you say? Spend a little time with us, and we're going to show you how to make a fantastic recipe that you're going to want to share with your family and friends. Hey, we got some great treats for you today on Your Plates Are Mine. I'm here with Joy Tubb, owner, baker extraordinaire of Simply Joy Catering. Yes. Right? Joy, thanks you so much for having us.
Welcome to my home.
Wonderful. Well, what are we making today?
Well, first of all, we're going to start off with a homemade Hershey's Fudge Cake.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Then we're going to go into a homemade banana cake.
Banana cake?
It's going to taste like banana pudding.
Oh, so it's a real moist cake?
Absolutely.
Ooh,
absolutely.
very good.
And then we're going to finish off with a recipe straight from the Hawaiian Islands. And it is a fruit cake.
Fruit cake?
Fruit cake, not your regular fruit cake.
It's not the cement block with fruit in it?
Not the cement block with fruit in it.
Okay.
Actual cake that have been handed down from a 97-year-old, very good friend of ours that had just recently passed away.
So this is a secret family recipe.
Secret family recipe.
All right.
So
I love those. Those are great.
So it'll be something everyone can enjoy.
Excellent. Well, what are we going to get started with?
We're going to get started with the Hershey's Fudge Cake.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
All right. What is this? Hershey's
Fudge Cake.
Fudge Cake. All right.
It's something that is very easy for someone that is working in the public or has children, and you need to take it somewhere.
Quick and easy?
Quick, easy and painless.
All right.
That's my philosophy. First of all, we're going to start off with a cup of self-rising flour.
All right.
We'll add this in our mixer. We're going to do a cup of sugar. Cup of sugar. I'm going to do 1 stick of butter. Real butter.
Real butter.
4 eggs.
All right.
And then we're going to add a large can of Hershey's Fudge syrup. The real deal. And a teaspoon of vanilla.
All right.
And this vanilla came from Mexico.
Ah.
And the thing that really makes it fun is you have half of a bag of small marshmallows.
All right, the mini marshmallows.
The mini marshmallows. And then you turn it on, mix it up real good, and it is one jumped out. It is very thick, very rich, and very delicious.
I bet. Now, how long do you mix it?
Just a couple of minutes.
A couple minutes, just till everything is combined?
So everything gets good and combined. Then I've already pre-greased, sprayed, and floured a 9x13 baking dish. Okay. And then cut it off. Easy, quick, and painless. We're going to take this, get all that last chocolate off.
All the goodness.
All the goodness off. And what makes it even better is our topping that we'll put on it after it bakes. We're going to bake this for about 45 minutes.
45 minutes at?
350.
350.
In a 9x13 dish. And your marshmallows melt inside of your cake.
Oh, very nice.
So
very nice. We should have timed this. I think this is the fastest cake I've ever made.
Absolutely. Easy.
Especially since I didn't make it and you made it.
Easy, quick, and painless. We're going to put this in the oven.
Great. 350 for 45 minutes. Okay. All right, the fudge cake just came out of the oven.
Just came out of the oven.
It's really hot.
Really hot.
And we need to frost it.
We're going to put the icing on it. This icing is a boiled icing.
Okay.
It takes about 2 minutes to boil it, and then we put it on top. You can serve it just shortly after, or you can wait and let it get a little crust on it and then serve it cold. Either way.
Nice.
So we're going to start off with 2 cups of sugar. And then we're going to add all of our dry ingredients first together.
Right.
To get everything mixed. And we're going to have our half a cup of cocoa.
Half a cup of cocoa.
I like the Hershey's cocoa. It
just unsweetened baking cocoa?
Unsweetened baking cocoa. We use the Hershey syrup. We like the Hershey's cocoa in the cake. And we mix everything up really well together. It's important to get all of your dry ingredients mixed together before you start adding your wet ingredients so you don't have clumping.
Ah, yeah.
And whenever it gets started, when we start boiling it, then make sure that you stir it constantly for those 2 minutes or it will stick.
Okay, yeah, you don't want that.
No. We're going to add 1 stick of butter.
All right.
And then we're going to add half a cup of milk. And then it's ready to go on the stove.
What heat are you using? Medium,
I've got it on high.
High,
and with this being a gas stove, it goes to a boil a lot quicker than an electric stove, but we've already got it. It's already mixing really well. Everything's already mixed together. Okay, we're going to set it here.
All right.
Okay.
So that's boiled for 2 minutes on high, stirred continuously the whole time, never stop.
Whole time, and it's ready to go.
Wow. I mean, just the smell of chocolate just coming off of there is amazing.
It's wonderful, wonderful. We're going to take this, and it's really, really, really hot. So I always tell my kids to get back.
Or
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Thank you.
Sometimes it's better just to stay out of the way.
Don't want you to get burned.
Wow, look at that. It's the chocolate lava going over the cake there.
Absolutely. If you are a chocolate lover, you will absolutely love this cake.
I am looking forward to trying this.
And in about 30 minutes, it'll have its little crust and icing.
Nice.
And then it'll be all ready
So
to eat.
you could serve it just like this, and it'd be kind of a molten fudge cake.
Absolutely.
Or you can let it cool, and it'll get kind of a little crust on the top, and
you can serve it the next day. And it does not have to be refrigerated.
Wow, it smells good.
So it's really easy, quick, and painless.
Wonderful.
This is a banana cake.
Banana cake. All right.
It is a homemade banana cake, and it will taste just like banana pudding.
Wonderful.
In a cake.
All right.
So let's get it started this morning.
Okay.
We're going to start off with 1 box, a 16-ounce box of pound cake mix by Betty Crocker. We're going to start off with that. Whoops.
Oops.
Okay.
Do you leave the plastic in?
No, we have to take that out.
Okay.
Might not taste too good with that. Okay. We'll get started with that. Then we're going to add, I mashed up earlier, 3 large, well-ripened bananas.
Well-ripened bananas. So they got to have spots on them?
Got to have spots on them.
All right.
Can't have green bananas. What I really like about this cake is that it has fresh bananas in it.
Fresh bananas.
And your fresh ingredients.
Right.
And it is, if you want to say a healthy dessert, it's a lot more healthier than some other desserts.
Right, yeah.
So we're going to get started by adding 2 eggs.
Okay.
And then, whoops.
With the trash there.
And then we're going to add 1/3 a cup of milk.
So it's cake mix,
the pound
eggs,
cake mix,
1/3 cup milk,
and bananas.
and the ripened mashed bananas.
We're going to mix that on low for about a minute.
All right.
And then scrape the sides. And it's really important to make sure that you get everything mixed real well and scrape the sides off and remix it.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to stop this. Scrape all the sides off.
And that keeps you from getting dry spots in your cake.
Absolutely. And you can make this to be a 2-layer cake or a 3-layer cake. Depending on how tall you want it. Today we're going to make a 2-layer cake.
All right.
And we're going to give this a couple more minutes. And then we'll take and put it in our greased, floured, 8-inch round pans.
8-inch round.
Yes.
Greased and floured.
Yes, yes. Now we're ready to put it in the pans.
Okay. Now, for people that don't bake a lot, why do you grease and flour the cake pan?
The temperature in the oven will not evenly bake the cake all at one time. So that prevents it from sticking.
Okay.
So we're going to take half of it and put it in one.
So the flour actually kind of...
It keeps it as a barrier.
As a barrier, so it'll help. If you just greased it, it kind of fries the outside a little bit, but if you put the flour in there, it helps keep it from really adhering to the pan.
Right, and it makes it easy to come out. You don't want it to stick to the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you're doing a layer cake.
Absolutely.
It's a lot harder. If it sticks in there, chances are your cake will break up when you're trying to get it out. If you're just doing a sheet cake and you're going to decorate it in a pan and serve it, it's not as big of a problem. So.
Right, but making sure that you do that and tap your pans to get all of the air bubbles out. And then this is ready to go into the oven.
All right. Well, how long do we put it in the oven and what temperature?
We're going to put it in the oven on 350 degrees and cook it for 22 minutes.
22 minutes at 350?
Yes.
All right.
And then we'll get started on the icing.
Okay.
We're going to start off with a cup of butter. And we're going to soften. It has been softened. And we're going to take and we're going to just cream it real wet, just real smoothly.
And that only takes a few seconds.
Yeah, just a few seconds to get that done. Then we're going to add 2 16-ounce packages of powdered sugar.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. We're going to do it very slowly. Got to get the butter down.
Now, adding it a little at a time is important.
Absolutely, absolutely. It makes it more smooth. It doesn't get clumped up. And then you don't want to have to start adding things to thin it down or you'll get it too thin.
Don't go away. We'll be right back to finish up these amazing recipes with
Your Plates Are Mine.